Studio Ghibli The Complete Works Review. Who hasn't heard of Studio Ghibli? Whether you're an anime fan or not, Studio Ghibli is a household name these days, thanks to movies such as Howl's Moving Castle and Spirited Away. Studio Ghibli The Complete Works is a summary of every movie published by the production studio in preparation for its first 3D CG movie release, Earwig and the Witch, in 2020. We all know the 1984's Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind is a Studio Ghibli movie. Do you know that the actual studio was founded only after the success of the movie? Established in 1985, its founders, Hayao Miyazaki and Isao Takahata, have become some of the most well-known movie producers to this day. Their movies are liked by children and adults alike, but their relationship will precede Studio Ghibli as the two work together on a number of anime TV series, like 1974's Heidi, based on a novel by Swiss author Johanna Spiri, and 1978's Conan the Boy in the Future. This book is almost an archive of the studio's history. There are character details and relationship diagrams, plot synopsis, and even these newspaper extracts and posters for all around the world from each movie. And if there wasn't enough, there are also behind-the-scenes and trivia questions with fun anecdotes on weird names in the movies, count for what was the inspiration behind something. As a fan of Studio Ghibli, I had never realized how many movies they release. I had to admit that I still have a few left to watch. Each movie has a beloved art that we have come to love, and it seems like there is always a moral lesson in each story. Earwig and the Witch is the first movie produced by Studio Ghibli that is completely 3D CG or 3D computer graphics. Produced by Goro Miyazaki, son of Hayao Miyazaki, it was released in Japan in 2020. It is based on a novel by Diane Wynne Jones, who also wrote the novels Howl's Moving Castle. Earwig is a 10-year-old girl who has been raised in a children's home, but things aren't as bad as you might think. She has an easy life, bossing the people around her and doing what she wants. Adoption doesn't even come close to her mind. Why would she get adopted and risk not getting her own way anymore? When things change for Earwig, when the witch, Bella Yaga, and her partner, the Mandrake, adopt her. Now she's not at the top as I was in the children's home, but she's at the bottom of the bottom. Bella Yaga treats her as a slave, and this is something that Earwig is not used to. It's time for Earwig to fight back and find out more about her new family. Earwig and the Witch is currently available for streaming on Netflix and Amazon Prime, and the DVD was released in 2021. Allows Studio Ghibli in the complete works. It's a perfect coffee table book for an anime aficionado. It has so much information about the movies that we can absorb, and I definitely enjoy seeing how the movie's poster art changes from country to country. The only downside for me is that as it covers all the movies released by the studio, a lot of information had to be cut out, otherwise the book will have turned into a massive encyclopedia. But when I read this type of book, I like to see the character art, so that's why I feel like something was missing. The book has been published in the English language by Kodansha in 2022 under the editorial supervision of Studio Ghibli, 9 out of 10.